Gurubhyo Namaha. Hello viewers and dear students, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll understand the classification of fractions, which is very important basic concept in fractions. We all know that a part of whole we say it as a fraction, and fraction we write in terms of numerator and denominator. And one more thing, if you are watching for the first time in our channel, kindly subscribe our channel and support us. So, numerator and denominator separated by a fraction bar, we say it as a fraction. So, thus fraction consists of numerator, denominator and the fraction bar. Consider an example here where I've took triangle which I divided into three equal parts. 1 bar 3, which I read as 1 by 3. Okay. So, based on the values of numerator and denominator, fractions are classified into proper fraction, improper fraction and mixed fraction. So, in proper fractions, the numerator is always less than the denominator. You can give an example as quarters or halves. Okay, that is 1 by 4 or 1 by 2 is an example for proper fraction. And improper fraction, the numerator is greater than the denominator. Example, you can write in any number where the numerator is greater than the denominator. Here I wrote it as 5 by 2. And improper fraction, you can convert it into mixed fraction just by dividing. Further, the mixed fraction is converted back into improper fraction by multiplying the quotient and the divisor and then adding the remainder. Okay, this is one way of classification of fractions based on the values of numerator and denominator, whether the numerator is greater than the denominator or denominator is greater than the numerator. And if you feel this video is useful to you, don't forget to give a like. And one more classification of fractions we have is like and unlike fractions. Okay, in this classification we concentrate only on the denominator. Why? I'll explain now. So consider any three figures where I divided the given figures into three equal parts. So in all these cases the denominator will be 3 only. Why? Because they all are divided into three equal parts. And the numerator I'll write according to the shaded part. So it is 1 by 3, 2 by 3 and 2 by 3. Okay, further if I consider a square where I shaded into three parts I shaded out of 4 parts. So if I consider the first three figures, in these figures, in all the cases, in all the fractions, the denominator is 3 only. Such fractions we call it as like fractions. Okay, now you consider rectangle where I divided into 4 equal parts, and a triangle into 3 equal parts, and circle into 2 equal parts, and the square I divided into 4 equal parts. Now if I consider a triangle, circle and a square, in these cases the denominator is different. Okay, in these cases or in these fractions the denominator is different. So such fractions we call it as unlike fractions. Further, even if the numerator is same, okay, and the denominator is different, then also we call such fractions or unlike fractions. So thus for a like fractions always the denominator is equal. Okay, for unlike fractions the denominator is different for each fractions. And one thing you should also remember that only two or more fractions can be compared or said to be like or unlike fractions. Hope you understood. If so, give a like. Thank you.